He'll stretch ya. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Walk Live, you guys. I missed you. I missed you. I know it's only been a week, but I missed you anyway. I did. Thank y'all for stopping by. All of you who are new, I hope you like what you see and what you hear. And for all of you who've been rocking with me since day one, you know I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for your support. You guys, I'm Sakima, and I post things on this channel that are just lessons that I've learned along my journey with God. And they have been little nuggets that have just helped me along the way and help me to remove barriers that were in my path. And my hope is that it will help you as well. Yeah. I post every Tuesday. So you guys be looking for that content. Please hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload. You guys, let's get to the content. So y'all, I was reading, and the book I was reading referenced a verse, and it's a verse that I've always been, like, Lord, why did you say it like that? It feels so unnatural to say this like this, and because it sticks out to me, I feel like God is trying to say something special right there. So I just was like, let me point this little thing out that I saw, that I noticed. I just feel it's important to point out things like this. So it is in John. Is John 13, I'm sorry, John 14, 1 through, I guess I'll do 1 through 3. Okay. So it says, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. I'm going to stop right there. So I went to 2. So the part that I want to emphasize is verse 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Now, that stuck out immediately to me because just with the way that I speak, naturally, I wanted to say, I wanted that sentence to say, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I wouldn't have told you that, or I wouldn't have told you so, or I wouldn't have said that. Isn't that what we say? It, we would say, well, if it wasn't true, I wouldn't have said it. I would not have said it. But this says, basically, if it wasn't true, I would have told you. I was like, Lord, why did you say that though? You should have just said, if it wasn't true, I wouldn't have said it. But you said, if it were not true, I would have told you. I love that. And I'm going to tell you why I love that. So to me, this shows his desire to let us in, his desire to tell us the secrets of heaven, his desire. Ooh, thank you, Lord. His desire to tell us the secrets of heaven. You guys, y'all got to read in Matthew. Anyway, I'm sorry. Look at the last video. I was talking about something in Matthew about the secrets of heaven and all that. Anyway, okay. So um, it was okay. So it shows his desire to let us in and to give us the secrets of heaven, secrets of the kingdom. It's not just that he would not have said anything; it's that he would have told us that that particular thing wasn't true. He would have been forthcoming with the information. He would have volunteered the information. Don't you just love that about him? he is just so honest. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, we might look at the word sometimes and be like, Lord, why did you say it like that? Or Lord, what did you mean by that? That was too deep for me. I need to study or something to figure out what's happening, what you talking about. But it's never sketchy. You know how you talk to somebody sometime and it's like an undertone of dishonesty. You know what I mean? It's like they can be saying something true and it still sound dishonest. You know, yeah, the sky is blue today. Okay. It's just we do that sometimes. We are those type of people sometimes, and but I love how God is not that type of person. Well, he's not a person. He's God Almighty Spirit. Okay, God is not that type. He is amazing. He is extremely honest and truthful. He is the truth. And I love that. So, although we might have that confusion sometimes about what the meaning is of what he said or why he said it in that manner, we can rest assured that there is purpose behind it. And also that it's not that it is sketchy, like dishonest or not truthful. So I love that about him. I love that about him. And also, what I love is that another attribute to support his truthfulness and his honesty is the fact that he isn't asking us for anything that he has not first displayed himself. So if we think about what he is asking us to do, when Jesus was here on earth, um, he displayed dying to himself. He asked us to die to ourselves. He died. He died. Y'all stop. Stop. But he literally died. And a way that he died to himself is that he was humble and having compassion on other people. I mean, people would spit on him, people would beat him and mock him, and he did not respond to those things. Like, so if he's asking us to be humble, I mean, it's not something just some person that's on this high pedestal is just asking us, you do this, say as I do as I do as I well, how you say it? Ah, yes, do as I say, not as I do. That's not him. That's not him. He did it first. He already knew what we were like. He already knew we were like, but Jesus, you ain't do, but when you was here, cause you did, why you? No, he already displayed that. He already um was the perfect example for us. And y'all, I'm looking at my notes. If you know me, you on this channel, you know I'm looking at my notes because I gotta stay on task. Because your girl be like all over the place. Help me, Jesus. Pray, pray. Another thing that he asks us is to trust him, and that's not something that he didn't do either. He first exemplified that, and ooh, I had to look that up to make sure that was a word because I ain't used it in a long time. Yeah, anyway, so he asked us to trust him and he entrusted us with things. As a matter of fact, there were many times in the word where he trusted us with something, with a task, and he just let us go on about our merry way. We were the ones who had to see for ourselves that we couldn't handle the task or that we was going to mess it up or that we needed him and we needed his guidance and we couldn't do things apart from him. So he definitely entrusted us with many things. It wasn't like he was trying to hold everything. He tried to let us know that, you know, this is you. You're who I'm trusting. You are. He would reassure us, much like Moses. Moses, how he was talking about him stuttering and that he just was not that person. Like, Lord, I'm not that guy. Like you, somebody is, but it's not me. He was encouraging him. He was like, don't worry about them. Don't be afraid of their faces. Listen, don't worry about your mouth. I made your mouth. Who made your mouth? I'll be with your mouth. I'll give you the words to say. Like, Y'all, I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. I love that because I can feel that. I can feel that um that encouragement, when you need it the most, from the creator himself. Like, listen, if you listen, you ain't never seen, heard reassurance till you got it that way and from that person, that one. So, all right. So that's another thing. He asked us to trust him, but he did trust us as well. So, you guys, that was it. This was short and sweet. Like, I'm trying to make all of the videos, but I just wanted to point that out. Like, I just want to let you know this is the God that you serve. This is the character of the God that you serve. Isn't that amazing? So, look for let these stand out to you. Look for these moments where you can grasp his character out of your word while you're studying, while you're reading. Because we need that. We need that reassurance. We need to understand that he is not like us, and that all the things that we have known up until this point, all the things that we have experienced in our lives, he is not confined to our previous experiences just because that's all we've known, all we've experienced. This is a whole different breed. First of all, it's not even a breed because there isn't any like him. This is just the one and only the one, Lord. Okay? So just know that he is not like anything that you've known, anyone that you've known, and you can trust him. You can lean on him. See, he said, I'm going to tell you again. He said, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, not I wouldn't have said it. I would have told you. I would have been forthcoming with that information. I love that. I love that. Love that. Love that there is an undertone of honesty and heart and passion and sacrifice and surrender. This is the type of things that give you that security. You know how we often ask in our physical relationships, in our worldly relationships, for security, that we want security, and there are certain things that we ask for that will give us security, and some things we can't even express that will give us security. But there are so many undertones of the real, the truthful, honest, sacrificial type love. That there are so many pure undertones throughout his word that it makes you just open your heart and say, God, I trust you so much. Like, you have not failed me. You have not lied to me. You have not been one to put yourself like before me. You have always come to reach out to me and show me that you love me and that you want me and that you see something in me because you have put something in me. You have never been this haughty, like proud, like, you have never been this person. You always come off, even you as the King of Kings, you always come off as so sincere, so kind, so selfless, and I love it. I love it. And that is what helps me to do this without second guessing. If I do second guess, this immediately reassures me. I can look back on his character, look back on who he's been and how he's been. I guarantee you there are many out here that would have given the title of King of Kings, would have just tore things up. Like, you would not have been able to tell them nothing. Okay, they would have been just rearranging and regulating, large and in charge in here. But God has always been one who has been very humble, very low, always wanting to connect with us, always wanting to speak to us, always wanting to express his heart to us, always wanting to let us know that he wants the best for us and that he has a plan for that. So, you guys, I just wanted to let you know the heart of the God you serve. I saw that and it stuck out to me, and I'm just like, you talking to me, Lord. I know, you talking to me. So I just wanted to say that. You guys, I hope that helps somebody. Listen, my walk with God has been a journey, okay? One that I feel that I was meant to share with you. And so I thank you so much for joining me on this walk live.